Hi, I'm Eddie Brochin. This week, I'll be taking you to West Texas, to a place called the Bar E Ranch, to hunt exotic game animals with my good friends, Michael Moore and Greg Thomas.
Let those bones come together. Let it push. What we want is it to pull back on your shoulder and push it back into the socket back here, not up. Let that be solid. That felt real late move.
Greg, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay, let's go. I was wanting my apprentice to take the shot, but his inexperience was beginning to show as he began to approach too close to the rams. His opportunity soon came to an end as he was spotted by the ram.
It's a little later in the afternoon and we're out here trying once again for a good hunt. We've spotted some Spanish goats. They're very spooky and elusive today. We're going to try, we've flanked them and we're going to see if we can spot them again. Lesson learned. I was stiff and cold from getting up this morning. We were in this tree stand all day yesterday, and being an older bow hunter, which is what this is about, some stretching and a few practice draws would have improved my odds on this. As it is, I've probably lost my arrow, and I missed a chance on a fine Barbosa ram. Such is the luck of a neophyte.
Well, we recovered the arrow, which my hunting partner said, again, I made a neophyte mistake. I should not have tried to salvage the shot with a running shot. I'm not experienced enough for that. We also made a better identification. This was not a Barbosa goat, as our sheep is first thought. It was an Angora. But it was a beautiful animal, and it did what they're supposed to do, which is be wary. And when I made the mistake of exposing myself and fluffing the draw, he bolted and he's gone, and he's safe, and I'm without any meat. If I was planning on that for dinner, I'm going to bed hungry tonight.
Okay kids, it's time for Can You Spot Chase? Chase is a little red-tailed hawk that we hide throughout the program. At some point from the time it starts to the time it ends, there's a little red-tailed hawk somewhere always in the picture. If you can spot him, correctly identify where he was on that particular program, write me a letter. And if it's correct, I will put your name into a drawing that we will have at the end of the season for a free hunting trip or fishing trip of your choice. Remember kids, Chase is always in the picture. For example, did you know he was sitting right back there on that perch? Remember, he's always in the picture. The hunt here at the Bar E Ranch lasted exactly 4.5 days for me. I didn't shoot any of my animals until the last 2 hours of the hunt, believe it or not. I averaged 4 to 5 miles of hiking of spot and stalk per hunt, once in the morning and once in the evening, which is about 8 to 10 miles a day for 4.5 days. So let's do the math there. 4.5 days at an average of 8 miles of spot and stalk per day is roughly between 32 and 35 miles of spot and stalk to come up with 2 game animals. Both of the animals were from the exact same species, which I have no complaints. Barbosa rams of that caliber are absolute trophies, and they will grace my wall just nicely. He's going down. He's down. He's down and out of the game. Folks, there it is. After 4.5 days of spot and stock here at the Bar E Ranch, I have finally brought down my first game animal. It is a Barbosa ram, and it's a big one. It's as big as they get, probably a gold medal. Michael and I decided this morning that we were just gonna walk the perimeter of the ranch, find any game we possibly could by scouting from the outside in, and that's exactly what we did. We were successful. We came up on 2 Barbosa rams that were bedded down. It was the last 2 hours of my hunt. Okay, I have to leave here in a couple of hours. So I come up on these bedded Barbosas, and I couldn't pass up the opportunity. We made about a 200-yard stalk downwind from the animals. It was a picture-perfect setup. I got a shot off, and I know what you're thinking. Wow, that shot was too far back. Well, it looks that way, but you have to remember, I only worry about the exit side of the animal, not the entrance side. The animal was bedded quartering away from me at such an angle that when I shot him, and I know with all that having hunted sheep before, how thick the wool can be deceiving. So I shot him. It looked like just between the back quarter and the front and the rib cage. But I guarantee you the exit side on this is going to be perfect. Let's go get our hands on him, okay? There's no tracking job necessary today. Oh my gosh! Okay. Normally I wouldn't show a whole lot of this, but I need you guys to take a look here. Right behind the front shoulder in the lungs, you need to worry about the exit side, not the entrance side. And I get my arrow back. But ladies and gentlemen, would you look at this Barbosa ram? That is as big as they come. This thing is a huge, huge animal. It's going to make an incredible trophy, and I guarantee you it's a full 2 twist. He is a gold medal in the record books. I'd like to take this time to thank James Eakin for allowing us to come out here to the Bar E Ranch for one of the most memorable hunts of my life, I'm sure, the Barbosa ram. And remember, always worry about the exit side of your shot, not necessarily the entrance side. This shot could not have been placed any better. It come out right in the sweet spot there behind the left shoulder. Barbosa ram, Safari Club International. Look out, here we come. Gold medal for sure. Well, Marvin, what do you think?
Congratulations, Eddie. Looks like you got you a silver medal sheep.
Silver medal? I just told Michael we had a gold.
Well, you kind of might lie to him just a little bit. He doesn't quite have quite the length, but he'll go silver.
He'll go silver for sure?
The animal probably weighs about 200 pounds.
All right, I'm not going to, worry about a couple of inches there. That's probably all we're talking about, right? A couple inches on each side,
a couple inches on each side, and that's
okay.
it.
So it's still
your shot placement was great. Most people worry about their entry hole, and you really need to worry about your exit hole like you done.
Right, that's what I was telling you.
You stuck him behind the short rib, and he came out right behind the off shoulder, right where he's supposed to.
Okay. All right, well, I appreciate you saying that, because a lot of times people would think that was a bad shot, but ladies and gentlemen, always worry about the exit side of your shot, not the entrance side. Well, Marvin, thanks for all the work that you've done for us out here. You've really worked extremely hard on putting all these guys on some game. And this, to me, this is a trophy of a lifetime. I've always wanted one, and I've never had the opportunity, so I really appreciate it, sir.
You got a good one, Eddie.
Well, after 4.5 days of sheer exhaustion and frustration, my patience and overall determination was about to pay off. Folks, you're not gonna believe this. Of all the different animals on this ranch, I've spotted another Barbosa ram. I like them. I think I'd like to have a nice pair of Barbosa rams on my trophy wall at home. I'm gonna make a second attempt on a Barbosa ram. Okay, come on, let's go. Stay on him, stay on him. Stay on him. Stay on him, that's a clean pass through. Stay on him, stay on him. He's going down, he's down! Yeah! Oh, you talk about an intense hunting experience. I was deciding I was going to go after a black buck. We had just left the house about 400 or 500 yards, stalking through the brush down the Sendero, and here comes another Barbosa ram, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. Finally, it turned broadside. I drew back one of my custom arrows made by Ed DeWitt of Pendleton, Indiana, with a custom paint job. A two-bladed Schwicke broadhead, razor sharp, and it did the job. This animal was down in less than 10 seconds. There's no tracking job necessary once again, thanks to the two-blade Schwicke, the custom arrow shaft made by Ed DeWitt, my trusty Fred Bear takedown recurve bow. Now let's go get our second trophy of the trip in the last hour of my 4.5-day excursion at the Bar E Ranch. Come on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my second trophy of my 4.5-day adventure. This animal was down in 5 to 7, 8 seconds at the most. It's a little bit longer horned than my last Barbosa ram, and this will make a nice trophy for my trophy room back home as well. So once again, thanks to James Eakin and all the staff out at the Bar E Ranch. The hospitality has been second to none. First-class hospitality all the way around. Animals out here, all different types of trophy, exotic animals, different types of rams, goats, sheep, all different types of animals for the hunters to enjoy there. So once again, I'm Eddie Brochin at the Bar E Ranch. Thanks for tuning in. One of the things I'd like to say about the Bar E Ranch is that they have an abundance of wildlife. There was not one day went by that I did not see over 200 game animals. The animals are extremely elusive here. They get hunted. But the older, wiser animals, the trophy animals, the ones we're really after, can sometimes be the hardest animals to hunt. They've been around an awful long time. The accommodations here at the Bar E Ranch is just absolutely first class. What can I say? Well taken care of, to say the least. We had two really nice cabins to stay at, as well as a additional building, which was our kitchen and cabana area where we hung out and had dinner and sat around and talked about the day's events. And incredible accommodations, folks. Absolutely incredible. Well, Michael, thank you very much for bringing me down here. You deserve all the credit, did all the work, even took time to guide me on my hunt. So thank you very much.
Not a problem, Eddie. I enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you so much for coming out here. And I tell you, Bar E Ranch, it's as real as it gets.
That's right. And you're outdoors with Eddie Brochin, where it's also as real as it gets.